Hey everyone, today we are taking a look at another Chernarus loot route guide, starting from the popular spawn point of Chernogorsk and taking us all the way to the endgame military base, Tisy. For this run we are going to start on the eastern side of Cherno, near the docks. It's worth checking out the camo painted containers as this will spawn military loot. When you are done looting, aim for these trees. At the top of this hill is a military camp with a few tents to check out. From here we are going to head northwest, run across the train tracks and onto this main road with the church on your left. Continue straight and you should reach the roundabout with the statue on the hill. Turn right here and continue down the road. Take a left over this bridge and follow the road up. Feel free to loot any of the houses along the way. Food is going to be very important in this run as it is quite ambitious. As for drink, I will show you where the water pump can be found in each town from here on out. Once you reach this fork in the road, make a left and continue up the hill. There is another military camp to check out. After looting, continue down this road, passing the glass factory on your left. Follow this road until you reach the next set of buildings. Take your time and loot around if you are still short on food, otherwise continue down this road and make a left onto this grass trail. You should find yourself at the Balota Airfield. This airfield is relatively small, however there are still a few barracks and tents to check out. When you are done looting the airfield, link back up with the main road heading west. You should now find yourself in the town of Balota. Balota is a simple town with not a lot to check out, but there is a water pump on the side of the road. From here, just continue making your way down the road until you reach the next town. You should now find yourself in Komarovo. Komarovo does have a police station to loot at the center of the town. After checking this out, head towards the coast where you will find some shipping containers. Again, make sure to loot the military ones. Link back up with the road again until you reach the archipelagos. Slowly make your way from island to island until you reach the prison. The prison is a player hotspot, so approach with caution. There is a military headquarters and a few barracks to check out, as well as an entire prison. Take your time when looting this area and look out for other players. Head down to the docks where you can find a few military containers to check before heading back to the mainland. Get back onto the main road and this will take you to our next location, Kamenka. Kamenka does have a hunting store. It's worth noting that you can find another military camp further down the road, however I usually skip this as it is a big detour. Follow this road leading out of Kamenka. This will take you to our next military base. Once you reach this curve in the road, align yourself with the trees and head straight. This will take you into Pavlovo military base. There is quite a lot to check out in Pavlovo, so take your time looting the base. It is another player hotspot, so you are bound to run into someone here. Look for this guardhouse when you are ready to leave the base and head up this road. Along the way there are a few barracks to check out as well. At this fork in the road, take a right. This should lead you to Pavlovo town. Pavlovo does have another water pump. And a hunting store to check out. When you are ready to leave, just follow this road. You should now be approaching the Zelenogorsk military base, another hotspot, so look out for players before heading in. There are many barracks to loot, as well as a military headquarters and an extensive range of military containers. From here you can head into the Zelenogorsk town, where you can find another water pump, and there's also a police station. Exit the town using this road. Once you reach the fork, aim towards the tower in the distance. This is Green Mountain. Here you can find another headquarters and a barracks. Follow this dirt road when you are ready to leave. Make a left over here, and at the bottom of the hill you will find a few camp houses to check out, as well as a hunter's pub. These cabins have a good chance of spawning scopes and long rifles. From here, make your way all the way back up the hill and turn left. Keep left at this fork and turn right onto this main road. Keep following the road down. Make a right onto this dirt road and cut across this section of buildings until you find a house at the end. After passing this house, continue down the dirt road. Look out for the pile of logs on your left. Once you find them, align yourself and head straight down to the lake. Cut across the train tracks and you will now find yourself in Metalurg. Loot the cabins and then head back up to the railroad. Turn left onto the railroad and head all the way down until you reach a pile of zombies on your right. Once you reach these zombies, just head up through the trees. You'll now find yourself in another military location. Be aware of your surroundings as there might be other players here. Aim for the tree line and make your way over this hill. This next town is called Myshkyino and it does have another water pump. After filling up at the pump, you can exit the town using this road. Once you reach the fork, take a left. This will now take us into Pustoshka. Pustoshka is another big town but with no notable features apart from another water pump. Keep heading down the road until you reach Vybor. Vybor is the last town before the northwest airfield, so be careful here as it usually attracts hostile players heading towards the airfield. There's another police station to check and another water pump. Heading towards the edge of town, you will find a factory area with a guardhouse as well as a few military containers. Before making our way to the northwest airfield, we are going to take one more detour, head towards the east, and you should find yourself at Vybor military base. Here you can find a few containers, a number of barracks, and a headquarters. Be cautious of this hill as players like to camp there and look into the military base. When you are done, look for these two military containers and head out through the fence following this stream up. From here you can turn right at the barn and you will now find yourself at the northwest airfield. The northwest airfield is absolutely massive with a lot to see. For this very reason, it attracts a lot of players too. Loot the northern tents at the end of the airfield and then align yourself with this clearing. Following this will take you to our next location. Welcome to the final town before the Tisy military base. At this point you should be pretty geared, so unless you are short on food, you can skip this. Head up this dirt road with the red barn on your right. Cut through the trees using this trail. This should take you onto the main road. And you will now find yourself at the Tisy military base. Tisy has a large tent city to explore. As well as a few bunkers and barracks. And at the center of the base, you can find a headquarters. If you continue past the statue, you will find some more barracks and a few containers. And lastly, a large regimental barracks. When you are all done, find this statue and head down this dirt road. This will take us to the large radar dish, which is a nice way to end the run. Hopefully you found this guide useful. If you did, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.